Alrighty, got all my links out. Oh. So I am still very curious of what this game has to offer. Yesterday, I feel like I was still very much meandering through the prologue. I don't know where the demo ends and when the proper game starts. We just started fresh from the start. I think what we came to the conclusion to yesterday, that all of the cast is practically all Danganronpa fans, is still accurate. And come to think of it, after V3, it kind of makes sense that Kodaka just wants to kill all of the Danganronpa fans over and over and over again. But yeah, I'm hoping that we get into more Uchikoshi writing today, because I just really want to see how the two of them work together, because the only bit of Uchikoshi I have detected is them having bombs in themselves, which honestly I think that's not actually what's happening there. I think that's a joke that Siri is just letting hang because he can. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about the plot so far. It's just been a lot of setup yesterday with the classic explain everything about 3 or 4 times over and over and over and over again. I do have a very hard stop in about 4 hours today. So I'm hoping to get through a few days today. I hope that not all the rest of the days are as long as that first day. Here's hoping. Alright, I think we were about to, once again, summarize everything we learned. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here? Hello, update your Twitch notification. It's a bit outdated. I could. I should really update that. I can do that after stream, but I would really want to get into this. As I said, I have a very hard stop in about 4 hours from now, so let's get into it. There's no way we'd feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Craft Cake, if you know this answer, are we actually out of the demo area yet, or is this still part of like the demo area? Because I did not play the demo before this. I wanted to go into this as blind as possible. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We are a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and proper schedule. We're going to have to raise social stats, aren't we? But we don't have one here. Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man, should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway. Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Having said all of that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind. And the invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Oh, first flashback of the stream. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy or pesking moral dilemmas. Clear your mind and banish all doubts from your heart. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Oh, Kodoka is just teasing us. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemionemia. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agreed to fight. What if you just agree and then just be like, okay, I'm just gonna sit this one out. Gonna eat my dry bread. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much, it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. Alright, if it's the truth you want. That is... I'm going to be commenting a lot on this, but that is a very danganronpa soundtrack beat motif. That's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're going to tell us? Just like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the truth from you all for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Or at least I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow. Just teasing us with plot. So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them too. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although, I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Siri disappeared. Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he said he'd still have to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses. We'll see what happens after we hear what Siri has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Maruku. You clearly have no intention of fighting, no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. It's a free time event. Tomorrow morning, Siri will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope that everything makes sense once we know that. Oh, we're just skipping straight to night. Okay.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Ah. So there's nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it will be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Siri.
Huh?
For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep.
Come on, don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too, and he won't be able to go to heaven.
We were only in kindergarten back then. Karura's dad had just died. Not gonna say it. He and Karura were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karura's dad swerved to avoid someone, and well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time, and Karura survived. What? You're putting your kindergarten kid in the front seat? Well, maybe that's the only option for the car. Okay. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karura was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
Christ! Oh my god! Okay.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy.
It was while you were unconscious that we installed the hemioanemia right into your body in order to prep you for the Last Defense Academy. That's right. We are planning to turn you into a soldier in the defense of humanity years from now.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what, I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Karua, no matter what. I think I get it. I think I get it. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karua safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 That's okay. 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 I don't actually know if that's how you're supposed to say it in this context in Japanese, but whatever. Fight, 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 fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karua and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karura's doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everybody back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Suri about that too.
Huh?
Jeez, I'm wide awake now, and I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. I got out of bed slowly and made my way to the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using the hemionemia.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside, the scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was not dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of all was almost terrifying, but in a way it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuha would say if she saw this.
As I stood there, wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. The light of a UFO. Wait a minute. I am tempted to say that this is an art asset error, but I'm seeing shapes in the sky. Like, I'm seeing, like, shadows and stuff. Hello, baby Ashley. This game's been alright so far. I played both danganronpa and the Somnium Files 2, and saw Joe's streams of the Somnium Files 1 and Zero Escape. So I was very interested in seeing what the two of them collaborating on a game would be like in a narrative sense. I'm not really here for the combat. I'm just here to see what they come up with the story and the characters. So far, I would say this is like 90 to 95% Kodaka's writing so far. I have not been noticing a lot of Uchikoshi stuff so far, and I'm hoping to see more of the Uchikoshi stuff. Anyway, I'm seeing shapes in the sky, and I would normally be just tempted to say that this is just like an art asset thing, but knowing these two, I am very tempted to read a little bit more into this, because usually there are some answers, because there are definitely shapes in the sky that I can see, and I think it's coming through on stream. Like, I wish I had the cursor up. Let's just keep going. I don't think I can draw any more conclusion on this. The moon!
Looks so close. Is that another planet?
They never told them about the moon. No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about this once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is that blank? Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. Okay. So man casually on fire, just walking about. Okay. What? Who? You're on fire? No, not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man, a fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire either. They were undying flames.
What the?
The way its mouth is moving, is it talking? I can't hear a thing though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. Okay, that might have been an Uchikoshi cameo. Remains to be seen. What just happened? What was that? Okay, I wish they had the 2D sprite for this, because, like, the 3D sprite in the 2D environment is a little bit, just a little bit awkward. Nothing major, but I just wish they were just focusing on the 2D sprite on our right here. Don't tell me, was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me, but what was it trying to say, and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed, waiting for the morning announcement. Okay, flaming ghost. Okay, no biggie. Day free.
Burn Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? No. Would they believe me? I'm not even sure I even believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Suri is going to tell us the truth. I can decide what to do about that ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? Okay, real quick. Okay, everybody but Ito is there. Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. Oh, did you see a ghost? Oh, right, your condition. What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very well. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. I should be fine though, given enough time. It doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. If I remember correctly, there's nothing we get for just walking around, so I think we'll just teleport down there. When I arrived at the ballroom, everyone else was already there. Everyone that is, except for Suri. He's certainly taking his time. You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought? He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing. If that's really it, it ain't a lot of point of us waiting around here. Yes, I'm sure Siri will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit. Wow, we actually get some free time? And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long. I guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't joke like that in front of the other people, brother dearest. After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up with all of us going back to our rooms. We're free to spend our time however we want until Suri gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? Free time! Okay, during free time, you can do things like upgrade your weapon class or get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you can pass time by engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to bed to pass the time. First, try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school. Okay, finally some free time. What options do we have? Okay, we can go to entrance room, training room's there. BRB for a hot minute. I'm just gonna go to the restroom here real quick. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be back in a minute or two. Greetings, I have returned. Alright, let's get back to it. So what options do we have? We can... Oh, I want to go from free F. We can hang out with Darumi. I don't know what icon is for hangout. I presume that this is a hangout because she has the green symbol. Ido is there. Kako is there. Ima is there. Gaku is still there. You're by the training hall. Is this like the opportunity to go on like an expedition or something down here? Hiroku Shizuhara is there. Okay, I'm going to presume that we have the option to hang out with Darumi. So we'll just go down floor by floor. Is there something in the classroom? Characters will spend time as they please inside the school. You can engage in student activities with the characters that have a symbol over their head. You can also use the map to check where characters are. We're not gonna commit, but I am curious. Just in case this commits us for whatever reason. Quick save. Wow. Oh, okay. So it leaves us the symbol that this time will pass. So leave her alone. Just checking. Infirmary, war room. Infirmary. Let's see what's up here. Gaku. What will become of us now? Oh, that's all you have to say. Aito. I wonder what they're hiding in the defense room. Okay. Not really worth it so far. F classroom. Hey, what will happen to us now? We'll be fine, right? We're going to make it through this, right? Okay, look for the classroom. Training room. Where's this silly classroom? There's our classroom. Ima. Doesn't look like the invaders will be visiting today, which means another peaceful day to spend with my dear sister. Dear sister that, dear sister that, dear sister that. Alright. Okay, look for Hiraku and then find out whatever. I'm kind of curious of what the expedition is like. If that's just like a stats event, or if there's like choices that I can make in where I explore and stuff. Not seen Hiraku. Oh, there she is. If you have time to gallivant around the school like this, you have time to train. The weak are the first to die on the battlefield. Okay. Yo, Takumi, if you have some free time, want to go exploring with me? We can use a fire extinguisher to open a hole in the wall of fire, and then we can go out there and bust some heads.
Huh?
I'd like to go out with you, but wouldn't it be dangerous with just the two of us? It's teaming with invaders out there. Hey, if it'll make you feel better, we can invite more people to come along. I'll ask Hiraku and Darumi. Yeah, that sounds like... You can select a maximum of 3 people who can bring exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. I feel sick. Herc, not now. No way. Rain check. I'm sorry. Please ignore me. Yeah, we only got these guys. This is our starter party. What on earth is all that? On the bottom there. Red, green, blue, something. Oh, is there crafting in this game? I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but, okay. Yep, let's go on an exploration mission. I should have saved just in case I fucked up, but oh well. So this is the outside world. Why is there like a cruise ship looking thing there? It's just as Sirius said, there's nothing but ruins out here. All I can see is city wreckage and debris. So maybe this is just like OG Tokyo, maybe? Because he wasn't lying about being able to return to the TRC. What can we even do out here? Hey man, turn that frown upside down. We're already out here, so we might as well try looking for something we can use. Exploring will allow you to collect BP and materials. Select a step card from your hand and move the corresponding number of spaces. There are several types of spaces. Material spaces allow you to obtain materials. Battle spaces start a battle. Question mark spaces will cause different events to occur. The color of the space implies the amount of risk and reward. So purple is riskiest but highest reward. Blue is lowest, and orange yellowish is middling. There are other spaces with their own unique effects, so try to land on anything that catches your eye. Search. Start. Okay, we're gonna save here. Okay, I just want to land on something. You find the ruins of a clock store. It's still stocked with clocks of all sizes. Some of these might have useful parts. Dismantle a large clock. You disassembled the large clock and you took out a magnificent gear. It should make for good crafting material. Got large gear. I don't think I'm gonna read out all of these if it's just like this kind of symbol, or just like you found X, there's Y. What does the level 1 mean? Any items you get will be converted into materials when exploration is over. Additionally, you can only carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back by selecting End Exploration from the menu or a checkpoint. Okay, so for y'all one-tripping this, we really want to make sure that we have 9 items before we leave. Oh, so this just ends? Let's do it too. I'm curious of what that, like, choice one is. You find a magic circle in some ancient ruins. It seems infused with a mysterious power. Chant a spell. Get Kako to chant a spell. Oh. Is she into, like, the occult or something? That's a pretty common thing. In these games, I should make clear. In these games. You find, make an offering. Will that offer our large gear? I think it will. You tried giving an appropriate offering, and a dazzling light shone from the magic circle. You were granted some kind of spiritual protection. Something chance plus 50% large lost gear. Okay. I don't want to go to the right because it seems like there's a bunch of purple guys there. And, well, You see a mummy on the roadside. What in the world is it doing here? Take its accessories, give it a proper burial. Proper burial? We found... Actually, that's... We found the thing. If you know what the thing is, you know. Give it a proper burial. You dug a hole and respectfully buried the mummy. Suddenly, you notice a red gem at your feet. Was it a gift from the mummy? Got a small red crystal.
Might as well take it.
Might as well go up there. What? Oh, I can view the area a bit more. Is this fire just like blocking us off? Okay, so we can do like a little loop around over here. You find what looks like a pine mushroom. It just so happens you're feeling hungry. Is it okay to eat this? Nope, don't eat it. Okay, do we have to move free spaces? Let's try. Oh, we have to move free spaces. Got it. You find the ruins of clocks. Okay, large clock. Oh, okay. You disassembled the large clock until it suddenly begins to chime. Nearby invaders heard the sound and are coming to flock over. Got large gear. Let's battle.
Yes!
Annihilate all enemies. Lose condition, all allies annihilated. Okay. Okay, so you're good for taking out these weaker enemies. It's one attack for every enemy defeated per turn.
My turn.
Okay, we'll have you just prioritize that big guy there. 5, so
Time for
you can do
battle.
it again.
Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
Full throttle.
And that way you can move over here. No, you can't? Why can't you move over there? Okay. Actually, I should be reading this. +1 AP when defeating an enemy. Is that for them? Do they have AP?
Let's go.
Let's do it to it!
Launch a cross range. You are probably going to kill the most with that. Okay.
Say when. Got it. Ready when you are. Here.
Okay. Yep.
My turn. Die. Broken so soon. Now then, to business. How's this?
Yep, she is very good.
We did it.
Yep, let's go up here. Oh, we don't recover health in between battles. Okay. You found pudding. Takamura wants to use it in a recipe. What should he make? Pudding burger, pudding curry. Does Takamura even know about cooking? Both of these sound disgusting. Stop him. Best to eat the pudding as is. Though Takamura looks disappointed, he enjoyed the pudding all the same. Okay, we recovered some HP. Yay. Yeah, let's just do something simple like that. Bamboo grass. Cut the grass before proceeding. Got bamboo.
Yes!
When you arrive at a checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a starting point in future explorations. So this isn't like a randomly generated map. This is a set map, huh? Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints. If you see locked checkpoints on your map, take the initiative to reach them. Continue to move. So what are these gray spots? Is that just like nothing happens? We'll go to the right. And we'll go over here. Looks like you found your part. Don't eat it! You find a beehive. Maybe you can get some out of it. Take some out carefully. Throw a stone at it. Take some out carefully? Got golden honey. Woo.
I'll take this.
Alright, so nothing happens there. Okay. Question mark event. Let's find out. Stop him. Okay, so it's just the same, or it appears to be the same for both of them. 4. Give it a proper... Oh, okay, so these events are different. As you began to bury the mummy, it suddenly lets out a strange, terrifying sound. Its cries of resentment echo throughout the area. Party took damage, -2 HP. For all of us? Wait, if your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring, the exploration will end and you will lose half of your items. When things look dicey, retreat by ending exploration from a checkpoint or the menu. Can't we die during these? I thought they very explicitly said that we would die. Hang on. View area, material. Seriously, what's with the flames there? Oh, do we get, like, better fire extinguishers eventually and we can, like, press on? Okay, what's up here? There's a monster. Do we get, like, experience for defeating them? Because I don't see the reason why we would fight the monsters. Let's try and fight one of the more easier waves and see what happens. Open a refrigerator. You found cold drinks in the refrigerator. Ah, yay! The mummy event has been reversed. You find an old cabin made of scrap and driftwood. Some of it might be useful as take pieces from the inside, take pieces from the outside. Okay.
We did it.
Find an old recycling machine, put material inside, and something new will be dispensed. Put some material in it. Lost pumice stone, got scrap parts.
Nice.
Alright. Might as well risk it. Let's go. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Adds piercing when attacking.
Time for battle.
Rev it up!
Okay, we'll just damage all of you. Oh, you get armor. Right, you get armor for each space move, so it's a little less risky to just put them out. Little less risky to just put them out here. User skills change when fatigued.
Let's go!
Does this damage you multiple times because you're occupying 4 squares? Let's find out on this. Okay, so it just damages you once.
Seriously depressing.
Low, kill me now. Launch a cross-shaped mid-range attack, inflicts -3 move and +2 on target. Heals user's fatigue. So it inflicts it on it. Interesting.
Unalive itself.
Okay, so you can just keep on going without getting fatigued all that much.
Now then, to business.
Can I get more information on how far I can move? Okay, can only move 1. Hang on. You can't move at all. So, you're locked down. So that just means we have, like, the little guys to deal with.
Here we go. Ha! All right.
Alright,
Time for battle.
so we'll have you just kill this guy.
Out of my way.
That gets us another AP.
Satisfying.
Here we go!
And you can take out this side. Okay. Good, good. I think that was a decent turn.
Don't screw with me.
Status effect. Stat drops. Decreases to attack and move can be removed by taking a defensive stance, as well as overwritten by stat boosting effects. Okay, so you're now in
Now
position
then,
to
to business.
just kill this guy
How's this?
after we
Time to
locked
move.
him down once.
Out of my way. Broken so soon.
Let's freaking go. My turn.
We don't really have a... Hang on, how much does...
Game time!
Okay, it only does 1. But if we make you tired... No, you can't make it in time. Huh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Ready when you are. Let's give it to
Honestly,
him.
just take a defensive stance so that you can withstand a bit of an attack.
Gotta play defense.
And
Let's do
we'll
this.
have you just attack here.
Got it.
Oh, we can boost your
Let's freaking
anemia. Move again. Woo.
Freaking go.
Actually, wait, it would have been better to put it on Hiruku. Oh, well.
Full throttle.
Wait, can I just, like, stack
Come
it?
get it.
Yeah, it does stack. Okay.
Time for battle.
Say when. Takes more.
Yeah,
than
we'll
that.
just put you all in defensive stats, and hopefully you can tank what's coming.
All out of gas.
Yep,
My
okay.
turn. How's this? I'll take this.
Got item. High temperature nuclear reactor. We're just lugging that around, aren't we? What does this mean? You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. It doesn't look like it has long to live. Leave it alone. We don't kill bears. Wait, unless it's Monokuma. Finish it off. Hiruko took 5 damage. Got a small red crystal.
I'll take this.
No, I did not want to move that there. Okay. Dorumi is feeling blue and unmotivated. Find a good way to cheer her up. Propose a game of poison chalice. Get her to snort some happy candy power. Fuck it, let's give her cocaine. Make giddy for a short while. You worry she may become addicted. Okay, yeah, doing cocaine. That's about right. Chances of finding all materials plus 10%. You find see a small drone flying around. It changes direction. It's coming right for you. Jump up and grab it. Nice catch, but your hands were injured from getting caught in the spinning blade. Dorumi took 5 damage. Got functioning motor.
I'll take this.
Okay, we'll just get whatever's here. Look in the trunk. Got scrap parts.
Yes!
We're just gonna cancel. Alright, we got a full inventory. Let's just head back.
Time to head back.
Okay, that was fun. Still don't know what the blue and yellow stuff is. Phew, we finally made it back. It's already pretty dark. Exploring really does eat up the day. It's probably better to leave in the morning whenever we go exploring. And we should be prepared to spend the whole day out. Oh, that took the whole day? Today was pretty fun. Let me know the next time you go out, alright? You can explore outside. Yep. Okay, you can only go exploring in the morning as it will take up the whole day. Obtain more BP and materials as you explore. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The day come to a close without any word from Suri. Is he really having that much trouble getting permission to tell us what's going on? Why are the people in charge so determined to keep us in the dark? But we're bound to hear something tomorrow, right? Once again, I resolved not to think too deeply about anything until the next day, and went to bed for the night. Day 4.
Burn out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh, 1 second. I got a random pop-up. There we are. Oh no. Hey, Atticus, how's it going? Okay, okay, today is the day Suri will tell us everything. The reason for us being chosen, the truth behind the score, all of that will be made clear. Watch none of it be made clear. I should go to the cafeteria. Everyone's probably meeting up there first. Okay. Everyone's there. Huh? Where's Suri? I'm afraid there's no sign of him today either.
Oh.
That's over 24 hours since any of us have laid eyes on that adorable little tyrant. Hey, Atticus, how far are you into this game? Are you playing this? Is he still talking things over with the people in charge? He could have at least told us he was going to need more time. You're at day 11. Just barely got to day 11, then had to stop last night. Yeah, I stopped at day 2 last night. I'm hoping to go for another about 3-ish hours. I'm hoping to get at least through this first week of it. Hopefully get to the actual plot starting. Because so far it has been... I still very much feel like we are in the re-explain everything phase of the game about 4 times. And have... I think we're up to 3 flashbacks? Anyway, he could have at least told us that he was going to need more time. Where is he at right now anyway? Ain't anyone seen him? Not me. Haven't seen him since the day before yesterday. You ever watch it for Fairly Odd Parents? Like the very early seasons? This is the game? Oh no. Oh no. Maybe he's in one of the locked off classrooms? He's probably fine. I mean, he looks the same as always in the morning and nighttime announcements. I'm pretty sure those are recorded, Miss Amimia. I'm gonna butcher every name. He always says the exact same thing in the exact same way. Yeah, that makes sense. Ema, what are you eating? Oh, it's Mont Blanc. At least that's what it said on the Rationomatic when I ordered it. I've never tried it before, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I never thought something that looks so much like pale turd could taste so good. Why are you eating something that fancy like it's no big deal? You're supposed to be on dry bread, like the rest of us non-fighters. But Siri is Siri is the one who came up with that rule. He can't enforce it if he's not here, so why not take advantage of his absence? Right, there's nothing stopping us. Huh, well, I guess it's okay, then. Just while Siri is away. I mean, no one's gonna complain if I try it too, right? He'll probably be back soon, so this is our big chance. Get in line, I need something other than dry bread. Even warm toast with butter would be a luxury at this point. Gaku and Tsubasa both scrambled towards the machine, jostling each other aside in an attempt to get to the Rationomatic first. Maybe I could. No, I shouldn't. Not someone like me. Just normal men. Oh man, if this was a killing game, we'd get full on impaled the moment we violated school rules. Whoever's running this is doing a piss poor job. I wanted frills, chills, kills, not some kind of undisciplined free-for-all moment the moment the boss's back is turned. Tsubasa is just literally Aoi in a blonde wig, right? Yeah, kinda. With a little bit of engineering. This is just the biggest Danganronpa fan self-insert right here. Everything about her. Isn't it strange that Siri hasn't stepped in to stop them, though? Makes me wonder if he's even here anymore. You think he could have gone outside the academy? I doubt he'd go that far without telling us. If there was an enemy attack, we'd be left at a disadvantage without him. The little shit just does whatever he wants. Slamming his hand on the table, Takamura got on his feet and started yelling at the top of his voice. Hey, Robo Bastard, you're out there somewhere, aren't you? You gotta be watching on the surveillance cameras or something. Is this some kind of test? I'm getting sick of it, you hear me? So hurry up and say something already. Nothing, huh? Seriously, what's his damage? Maybe he really has left the school. I think we should go look for him. If we stick to the school, there's only so many places he could be. What's going on here? Where could Suri be? Why did he disappear all of a sudden? While some of the group remained behind to take a full advantage of the Rationomatic, the rest left to search the school. After a while, we went back to our rooms. Oh, this is going to be just no plot at all. I can't say Suri's well-being means a lot to me, but his disappearance has me worried all the same. What do I do now? Should I head out and look for him with the others? Okay, so we did an exploration. I'm gonna guess that this is just generic dialogue until proven otherwise. So don't think I'm going to bother finding everybody unless they have a green symbol. Of the two, I would very much rather hang out with Takamura, but maybe there'll be some character with Darumi. The people with green stuff next to the name gives you stuff. I kind of figured. Okay, well, we'll do Darumi, and then we'll do Takamura. Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me. Watch a movie with Darumi. Okay, what is it going to be? Battle Royale? Hunger Games? What is it going to be?
Huh?
I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't going to watch something gory and messed up, were you? Of course not. What was with the long pause? You're up to something, aren't you? No, I'm not. I just want to watch a horror movie with you. Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Is it so messed up you can't tell me what it's about? Creativity went up by 6. Great job. What? Participating in student activities will raise Takumi's grades. He'll be graded in 5 subjects: linguistics, math, science, social studies, and gym. All subjects will be needed in different scenarios. Each character will increase a different grade, so try to do student activities with a variety of characters. Yeah, I noticed they added persona stats. My god. Joe is just going to love all of this. I'm sorry, I did not read what they actually... I got completely distracted. What do they do? They're just social stats. Like maybe gym will help us in combat, but I don't know what social studies, science, math, and linguistics will do. They don't go for the STEM majors when they are conscripting people. Okay, so there's multiple of them there. You know what? Danganronpa girl. We're just gonna keep going with Danganronpa girl. Wow, talk to Darumi. What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen? I haven't been able to find my foundation all day. What am I gonna do? So you just lost something. It must be pretty expensive stuff for you to be this upset about it. Oh no, it was dirt cheap. I bought it out of a bargain bin. A little bit of respect, not gonna lie. Then why are you crying so hard? Well, I just wanted to cry, okay? I'm depressed. I want to cry and I can't find my foundation. That's as good as a reason to cry. That's all. You wouldn't get it, Takumi. Tears from a crazy bitch don't mean anything to you. How did that raise our creativity? Yeah, thankfully these are short.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Like, I genuinely do not know what the supposed 100 endings, which I'm kind of doubtful there are. Don't tell me if there actually are 100 endings, because that's insane. And I don't think I'm gonna do all 100 endings if there is actually 100 different endings on stream, because I don't think I can stream this for 100 hours. I am very much intending to get a few of the interesting ones and then grind for the rest of them if there are actually 100 endings. Oh.
Well then, good night.
That just fills me with dread. Another day comes to an end without any sign of Suri. What happens to his promise to tell us the truth now? Is this his way of getting out of it? And isn't he supposed to be our commanding officer or whatever? Is it okay for him to leave us unsupervised? It doesn't add up. Did something go wrong? But what could have happened? Wasn't Suri in control of everything here? He's the last person I'd expect to go missing. None of this make any sense. I continued to struggle with that vague sense of unease right up until my 4th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Oh, by the way, Atticus, because I know you and I have yet to recruit any Twitch people for this, would you like to be a mod on my chat?
Troops, time to rise and shine!
Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna do that so that I have at least somebody to snipe these, randos. 1 second. How do I actually do that? How do I... There you are. You have been granted moderator privileges. Congratulations. You are the first moderator here. You indeed have the power, Atticus. Use it well. Anyway, back to it.
Your 5th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
With the morning announcement still ringing in my ears, I force myself out of bed. There's probably going to be a fight today. I have a feeling about it. I better make my way to the cafeteria. Maybe today, Siri will be finally back. Oh, just a lot of those, like, by viewers things, which just annoy me so much. Because, one, I want to grow my own audience. If I am going to continue doing this. I don't know if I will continue streaming. I'm doing this more of just like, hey, I'm going to be playing this anyway. I might as well stream the madness right now, cause oh boy, this has been something. I'm still waiting for more Uchikoshi to leak on through the writing, because so far I have only caught one thing for that I would say is an Uchikoshi thing. So far, this has been all Kodoka, all the way through, and I am just waiting for Uchikoshi to leak on through somehow, somewhere. Ah. He is coming back, isn't he? Everybody's here. When I got to the cafeteria, I found the same lineup as the day before. Every other member of the team, but no Suri. Alright, I'm getting really pissed off right now. There's no way this is how it's supposed to go, right? From stuff I've clicked and wish I didn't from the spoiler channel. Ooh, it exists. Ooh. Ooh. Did something go wrong somehow? You mean Suri? Who'd even think of messing with them? Yeah, the one thing that I will say is definitely Uchikoshi's influence is the whole "we put bombs in you," which I just find so funny. And definitely when we were traveling through this, traveling to the academy and that transition part, that definitely struck me as like parallel world shit, which that's what I expect from Uchikoshi at this point. I'm just waiting for somebody to morb. I know. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. I already forgot about. Just because I'm just so used to just random shit happening, I already forgot about the flaming ghost I saw earlier today. You mean with Suri? Who'd even think of messing with him? Has nobody been looking for him? I took a look around the school yesterday, but I didn't even see him anywhere. My eyesight is just as pathetic as my work ethic, though, so it's possible I overlooked something. I also searched the school grounds, even the outside by the wall of fire, but I didn't find anything. My money's still on him being in one of the rooms we can't get into. But why has he locked himself away for so long? That's super weird.
Yeah.
Is it possible he just ran away? Ran away? From what? His responsibilities, maybe? It'd be pretty awkward for him to have come back and tell us he wasn't given permission to reveal the truth. For real? What a creep. Chill, dude. He was doing this to get the rest of you to fight, remember? He wouldn't drop it that easily. I was just putting the possibility out there. You don't need to treat it as a genuine theory. But what if something happened to Siri and he's not coming back? What's our best course of action then? Our best course of action? With Suri gone, there's no one left to enforce his rules, so maybe... What rules? This is our chance to escape the school and go home. Huh? I know we still have the wall of fire to contend with, so the rest of us may have to use our Hemionemia after all. This is all a part of his plan. If we have to use that power anyway, I'd rather do it for something like this instead of being a pawn in Siri's war. But it's all ruins and stuff outside the wall, right? There are a bunch of invaders out there too. And we have no idea how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. That could be our first order of business once we're out there. We'll figure it out as we go along. As we go along? I don't think that's a good idea. Once we leave the school, we won't be able to be revived anymore. I'm well aware of the danger, but it's a risk I'm willing to take if it means going home. So far, this guy has been the most, I guess, grounded in this circumstance for being somebody who is, well, not the protagonist, I suppose. Like, I think he's been probably the most, how do I say? He is asking the right questions. He's questioning stuff. He's thinking, how do I get out of this situation? I see obvious ways of trying to get out of the situations. You see, he's not the protagonist because he doesn't have the Ahoji. We already know he's not the protagonist. Isn't that how we all feel? Or would you rather stay locked up here forever? Unless they're gonna break conventions. Now that would be Uchikoshi writing. You know, everything Suri was probably a lie. There's no way he'd just let us go after the 100 days are up. Yeah, we'll let you go and explode the small bombs. And no one's wearing a Hoji hiding hat in this one. Are we sure about that? In fact, there's two of them. There's two of them. There's one in the background and in the foreground. Yeah, you can't trust anybody with a hat. Joe was right. Yeah, and you've got a point.
Hey,
Then let's get out of here. Together. If we have to risk our lives for something, let's do it for freedom. Risk our lives? For freedom? Risk implies a chance of success. What you're suggesting is more like suicide. Well, Demuri is into it. There's no way we can find our way home by wandering aimlessly in the wilderness. Can you really say that for sure? We won't know if we never try. Well, she did come out with me like 2 days ago out to the room, so she probably has more information than you do. I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks, especially those of you who've refused to fight so far. Huh? You mean us? You won't fight because you're afraid, isn't that right? Does leaving and finding your own way back sound like a better option? I won't stop you if that's what you really want. Well, the thing is, I want to get back to the complex as much as anyone, but, well, who knows what's behind all those ruined towns out there? Without a map or a plan or anything, we might end up even further from home. It's too big of a risk. Huh? Don't forget about all the invaders. A cowardly weakling like me won't last 5 minutes out there. You know, you look like a turtle. Or is your whole thing when we eventually get you out onto the battlefield is that you're just a turtle? Like you're really able to just tank everything? That's what you are, aren't you? My stance hasn't changed. Any plan that puts my dear sister in danger is completely out of the question. You'll have to count us out. You guys. Cowards to the core, huh? Too scared to fight, too scared to run. But why do I get the feeling you already knew they'd say that when you asked them? At any rate, it seems we've reached a consensus. Nobody wants to leave the school with you, Ito. This guy gets the Yusuke voice, the brother dearest. I will see if I can do my Yusuke impression. I don't think it's going to be very good, but let's try. Of course, you're still welcome to escape on your own. I wonder how long it will take for the invaders to find you, or maybe you'll die of starvation before then. Alright, you've made your point. Ito's voice was hoarse, as if he was choking on his own regrets. He turned to leave. Where are you going? I'm sorry, I'd like to be alone for a while. It seems I failed to understand how everyone feels. Social relationships sure can be tricky. Eyes downcast, his face pale, Ito staggered uncertainly out of the cafeteria. Is he going to be okay? No one really felt like discussing things further after that. Eventually, we decided to just go back to our rooms. Wonder when Exodio's gonna show up again. This is so weird. Where could Siri have gone? Did he really run away like Ima said? I find that hard to imagine. I guess there's nothing we can do except wait until something new happens. Now then, what should I do today? Okay, let's see. Still have Darumi. Oh, it's just Darumi as an option, unless we want to go... Oh, wait, we got Takamura. Oh, wait. There's something I promised. Kako's there. Okay, let's try it. Doesn't look like the invaders will be visiting today, which means another peaceful day to spend with my dear sister. What a wonderful day. How's that? Does it fit? I don't think it fits. Yusuke would never. Who knew the world had such wonderful sisters? Alright, Aoi. What comes for us next? Next for us. I'm so scared. Let's go to the training room. I want to hang out with the characters, but like, I'm not sure if it's just going to be like... Okay, Atticus, you're a little bit ahead of me. Will I know if it will like progress, like I get to see more of their character? Like beyond like, we just have like a 7-sentence conversation? Okay, you will lose the time slot for using the VR machine. Training is a productive use of your free time. I'll commend you for that. I'll train with you if you want. Oh, we can train with her. Okay, hurry up and enter the virtual space. I would, but I don't really know how to use this machine. Just figure it out as you go along. You'll get used to it soon enough. Pressured by Hiroku, I reluctantly placed the headset over my eyes. Oh shit, is this a minigame? How did I get outside? Where did all these invaders come from? Calm down, this is just a simulation. The invaders, as well as Darumi and our other allies, are nothing more than AI-controlled programs. All you have to do is defend the school, just like in the real battle. Okay, guess I'll give it a try. Annihilate all enemies.
Let's go!
Okay, what's our most efficient way of killing these guys?
Now then, to business.
We'll have you kill all these
Out
guys,
of my way.
and we'll just smash through this center.
Ready when you are.
We'll just do that. All the talk to the green characters give just a tiny sliver of the characterization as well as some persona stats. I have not experienced anything that I would consider meaningful content. Okay, so there's nothing like free time events. Got it, or at least where you're at.
Let's give it to him.
Which one gives up?
All right, let's get started.
Does this give me another AP? Oh, I thought that gives me another AP. 1 second. Adds... Oh, +1 attack. Oh, my mistake. Okay, well, that was a bad use of my turn there. Killing the big white hat guys gives 1 AP. Okay. Oh, we are getting wrecked.
Ready whenever.
Okay, you can't reach there because you're in the
Good to
way.
Now then, to business.
We'll just have you kill that guy.
Chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying. All right, let's get started. Die. Broken so soon.
Let's do this.
Okay, out of my way.
Here we go!
You are in a really bad spot. Yeah, we'll dash you. No, that will... We'll dash you probably over here, because otherwise you're just gonna die that turn. When a Daramar approaches the barrier generator, it will self-destruct, dealing a large damage to it. Make sure to keep them away from the generator. Oh, so they can... Oh, fuck. If an HP drops to 5 or less, they will be near death, allowing them to use Last Resort. Last Resort is an extra powerful attack that can be unleashed in exchange for their life. Even if they die, all your allies will be revived for the next round. So go ahead and kill yourself.
I can still fight.
When an ally dies, you will gain 100% voltage, and the voltage gain rate will increase for all allies. Additionally, ally deaths count as nice kills, which will What? Okay, so they want us to die. Huh? Okay, that cannot be gameplay only implications. That has to be plot related. Like, that is such a weird system there. When an enemy defeats an ally, the enemy will transform into a terrifying threat. They won't be easy to defeat, but if you can pull it off, you'll get a large amount of voltage. You know what? You've been pretty good so far. Let's boost you up.
Here we go!
Rev it up!
Okay. We need to start intercepting the little guys. The little guys are going to.
Let's give it to him.
Yeah, we'll move again with you. Because you're not really specialized to take out the big guys. You are more specialized for taking out a bunch of the smaller guys, which is what I need right now.
Time for battle.
Okay. We're just gonna
Chop you to pieces. Go unsatisfied.
take out 100 enemies. Yay.
Time to
Do you have enough distance to... No, you don't. Okay. That's fine.
Hauling ass!
We'll just have you kill that. So if there would have been like 2 tiles of the generator, they can just like detonate on it.
Let's give it to him.
Not yet. Take this. Broken so soon. Don't underestimate me. I'll chop you to pieces. Go unsatisfied. Not yet. Out of my way.
So good. Nice. Wow, this is pretty realistic. You'd never think it was just a computer program.
Oh.
You're right. This will be a good way to sharpen our skills between battles. We never know when the invaders will attack next. I should probably use this machine to train whenever I have some time to spare. You can use VR training to gain BP. BP can be used to upgrade your weapon class. Upgrade your class weapon to level up your skills and prepare for future defensive battles. Okay. Is this gonna pass time? What does this okay. Okay, so the red stuff is BP. Okay. Upgrading weapon, no. VR mission, and yes. Good to know. Good to know. Wait, you are maxed? Okay, you have big, you're going to die at the next event vibes. There is no way, no way. We have this maxed out character. Okay, so that's why the persona stats matter, is because the grades will allow you to get better weapon classes. You have just massive you are gonna die vibes. Okay. I think a safe option, seen as, unless I am informed, unless I find out otherwise later on, and don't tell me, Atticus, I'm gonna assume that we're always gonna have Takumi in our party. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this fella. As your skills increase, you'll need good grades and materials in addition to BP. You can obtain these by participating in student activities and exploring outside the school. So choose activities that correspond to your needs. Okay. Okay, so we could get level 3 if we talk to Darumi again. So this produces BP for us, which is the red stuff. Hang on. Let me check the guide real quick just to... There we are. Okay. Where is the port card? Okay. Oh no, we got a bunch more of these. God damn it. You know what? If I have time at the end, I will read through some of these, but I'll save that for later. Let me look at the map. Okay. I really want to just get our weapon grade up for Takumi. So we'll talk to you. Want to eat some snacks with me, Takumi? Eat snacks with Darumi. I can't believe we're hanging out with a Danganronpa fan. I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals. You'll get sick if you only eat junk. You should really get more nutrients. I don't wanna. Nutrients will keep me alive even longer. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? No. Getting old is as pathetic as a boring manga that just keeps getting published forever. It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool. She thinks it's cool to neglect her body. Can't say I understand how she thinks. Creativity went up by 6. Okay, let's see what's up. Oh, we get an event with Haruku? Let me see what he's off. Talk to Haruku, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay, let's see our grades. Let's see if we can get Oh, there's no indication of whether or not we'll get creativity up. Okay, great. Okay, Hiroku, let's go with you. Hiroku, what are you doing here? Hiroku, are you not feeling well? Could you shut up, please? I'm trying to meditate. Meditate? I was healing my mind by quieting my spirit and observing the sound of the wind. The war is a long one, so having a few days like this is a necessity. You're getting some mental respite, huh? Maybe I'll do some meditation myself. I meditated beside Hiroku and quelled my exhaustion. Analysis went up by 6. Math 1.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day without Siri. It's like he's completely dropped off the face of the earth. What if he's really not coming back? What's going to happen to us then? Or was this always his plan? Was he lying to us this whole time? Oh, there's another flashback. That's right, just sell the 2,400 hours. I think that's flashback number 4 so far this stream. And you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. Sorry if I sound like a broken record. Oh, yeah, you sure are. But this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While the school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then you'll move on to your loved ones. All that stuff about protecting humanity, about going home after 100 days. Was any of that true? Once I started thinking like that, I couldn't stop. I asked myself the same questions over and over again. What was true? What was a lie? What should I believe? What should I do from here on? What will give me the best chance of getting me home safe? I wonder if there is like a secret ending of like if you choose like the right path in exploration that you can just find home and it's just like, oh yeah, you just found home. It was just 2 rights. Those questions continued to bounce around inside my head until I finally fell into a light, fitful sleep. Oh, it's time for flashback number 5. Karua was always getting lost when we were kids. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd wander off somewhere. It didn't matter how many other people were around or how familiar the place was. All it took was a few seconds and she'd be gone. That's just the kind of girl she was. It wasn't totally that they implanted something into her with those suspicious stomach scars that allows her to teleport around. Nope, wasn't that.
Huh, so this is where you were.
He's not even looking at her. He's just like gazing into the middle distance. Why did they draw it like that? Why is it? Oh, so this is where you are.
Tacky!
Your mom asked me to come find you. She said you disappeared after the last alarm went off. You're always doing that. It's like you've got a talent for getting lost.
Sorry.
It didn't take me long to accept Karura's vanishing acts as a part of who she was. Oh my god, she can teleport. Oh no. She disappeared so completely, part of me wondered if she somehow strayed into a different world from the one we knew. Alright, I'm buckled up. Alright. Locked in. Uchikoshi has come in. Uchikoshi is now writing the story. Okay, let's get back to it. Then just as suddenly, she'd be back. And she drifted in and out of sight like a ghost.
How did you know I was here, Taki?
Just a feeling, I guess.
A feeling?
Jumpy.
Yeah! You might be really good at getting lost.
Oh.
But I'm even better at finding you again.
Oh no. This is just Akane and Junpei again. Oh no. Oh no, this is just Akane and Junpei again. She's been sectioned off from the story so that it can be just revealed later on that she is the Wikipedia possum.
So when you get lost, don't be scared. I'll always come find you again.
It's like the 1,000 Monkeys with 1,000 typewriters, except with 2 monkeys and 1 typewriter, and Uchi set Kodaka's car on fire so he could have some time with the story. I mean, Kodaka has been really hogging that typewriter so far. I can just tell.
It's no problem for Takumi Sumino, expert finder.
That's so corny.
Expert finder, more like expert loser.
Well, expert or not, I still wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, so try not to wander off too much, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Taki.
No problem. Come on, let's go home.
Alright, back to Kodaka. Unlocked.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 6th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Is that the same voice line or is that different every single time? Like, it's the same dialogue, but is it literally the same voice clip? I'll just have to compare later.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Another dream about me and Kara. That's been happening a lot lately, but why is it always of us as kids? Am I that desperate to see her again, or am I just that homesick? I've only been gone a few days. I never thought I'd miss her so much. More importantly, what's going on with Suri? Has anything new happened since yesterday? Or the day before that? Or the day before that? It's probably too much to hope he's come back after all of this time. But I'll go meet up with everyone in the cafeteria anyway. Wait a minute, weren't we going to, like, tell them about, like, the flaming guy? We just decided not to do that. Huh. We just completely dropped that part. Oh. Oh, who's missing? Somebody's missing. Who is it? Oh, it's Ito. Ito's missing. Where is he? And once again, no Suri. Takumi, am I glad to see you? It's an emergency. What? What's going on? Ito's gone missing, and he's taken a fire extinguisher with him. Oh, so we're gonna just be forced to do exploration. I guess that's good. Eventually the game's gonna have to teach us, hey, go exploring, dumbass. It looks like he really did decide to leave after all. All on his own? What is he, crazy? He barely got any experience with hemionemia. Hey, how's he going to defend himself? He's not exactly the sporty type. If he gets attacked, he'll get ragdolled all over the place. And he's too far away to be revived, too. He's going to meet with a terrible fate for sure. Why are you acting so happy about it? Mr. Ototsuki was well aware of the danger. He must have just wanted to get back to the complex really badly. He might die out there if he doesn't get help. What should we do? We do nothing. Huh? We don't have time to waste on runaways. We still need to ascertain what happened to Suri. There's no way a simple delay in negotiations would last this long. We have to entertain the possibility that something went wrong. Hold on a minute. We can't just abandon Ito. I'll go look for... I will not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Huh? Ito made his choice. Whatever happens to him from here on is his own fault. We have precious little manpower as it is. What if there's an attack while you're gone? I get where you're coming from, but isn't that a little heartless? For real? I just realized this guy says for real so often. You're basically telling us to let him die. If you don't like it, why don't you go and look for him? Huh? You're not a part of our fighting force anyway, so it makes no difference whether you're here or not. Except you won't, will you? You've already proven that you lack the courage to take matters of any importance into your own hands. Hey, ease up a little. You don't gotta keep riding them so hard. I don't recall asking for your input. You may act tough, but your skills are painfully mediocre. Hey, he's a great harasser. In battle, in battle, in battle! Get stronger first, then maybe I'll listen to you. Or do you need another demonstration of the difference between us? Alright, I gotta head out. I'm gonna be away for an hour and a half. I'll maybe see you when I get home if you're still on. I will probably still be on. I'll probably be going for another 2 hours or so. I have a hard stop in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, I'll take you on anytime. Thank you for coming if you're still listening, Atticus. All at once, tension skyrocketing. I had to say something, anything, to smooth things over.
Yeah.
Everyone, hold on a minute. I have an idea. What? You want a piece of this too? What is it? Make it quick.
Hey.
You'll probably think this is crazy, but I just remembered something. I have talent. Oh my god. The ultimate finder has arrived. I've always been good at finding people when they get lost or go missing. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? You think that qualifies you to leave and look for Ito? Don't make me laugh. No, seriously, hear me out. It's not just Ito I want to look for, but Siri too. Siri? I think it's safe to say he's not anywhere on school grounds. It's time we extended the search beyond the wall. Oh, just as Atticus leaves, the bot just arrives. Unfortunate. 1 second. I feel like doing this today. Lovely. There we are. The way up. And the way I see it, I'm the best person for the job, given my past experience and everything. Please, just leave it to me. I'll work something out. Do you have any grounds to believe you can find them apart from this nebulous talent? No, not really. What is that supposed to mean? Alright, that does it. Clench your teeth. Huh? The next moment, a hollow funk echoed throughout the cafeteria. It was caused by Takamura throwing a punch at himself. Man, I needed that. What was all that about? You know how it is? I don't hit girls, but sometimes I can't settle down unless I hit somebody. Oh, I don't like where that's going. Best way out of it is to hit myself. Yeah, my head feels a lot clearer now. Okay, Takumi, you say you're an expert at finding people. I'll take your word for it, but you ain't doing this without me. And my axe. Thanks, wait, what? I could use a little fresh air and exercise, you know what I mean? You son of a gun. Well, if he's in, I'm in. You son of a bitch. I'm in. You too, Darumi? Yeah, I was getting bored anyway. If no one is gonna get murdered, I might as well help out. That's a weird reason, but thanks anyway. None of you have any respect for the bigger picture. I'm bad to the bone, baby. Ain't nothing I can't disrespect. Clearly. Alright, do as you please. But there's one thing I want you to keep in mind, Takumi. Huh? You've promised to find Suri, and I'm going to hold you to that. If you return without producing results... Well, say something. The science is more friendly than anything. Besides, I never outright promised I'd find him. Don't worry, man. If she offs you, yeah, we can just bring you back again. Come on, let's get going. Ito's body's not going to find himself. Don't kill him off before we even start. With that, Takamura and Darumi turned and left for the entrance hall. Here goes. No turning back now. Hey, sorry I can't help. We're counting on you. It's okay. I can't just ignore someone when they need help. We'll help handle this. I'm sure it'll all work out somehow. Okay. I'm sorry I can't help. Get out there and find Ito, okay? We're all counting on you. What was he thinking going outside the wall on his own? Is he trying to get himself killed? Don't waste precious time talking to an insignificant bug like me. You need to get out there and find Ito.
Yeah!
Mr. Altsuki was well aware of the danger when he left. He must have wanted to get back to the complex really badly. It got nothing to do with us, though. Give it your all out there, Mr. Sumino. Do you think Ito's still alive out there? I hope you make it in time to save him. Alright. Oh, I can't wait. I'm not looking forward to Iraku dying here to save us last minute. Being the heroic sacrifice that saves us all. Oh, that's going to happen here real soon. One of the fire extinguishers is missing. Guess Ito really did take off. Crazy bastard. What was he thinking?
Hey!
Ain't no way he can survive out there on his own. I just hope we find him in time. Yeah, same here. Come on, let's get going. Ito's body's not gonna find itself.
Hey!
Alright, let's go. So, Ito's first on our list, alright? Any ideas how we're supposed to find him? The fire extinguisher may have allowed him to get past the undying flames, but his heteromenia skill is still weak. He probably hasn't covered much distance yet. For now, let's stick close to the school and gradually fan out from there. Reach the destination space on the map to advance the story. If you're not sure where the destination space is, press Y to check your surroundings. Okay, so can we still collect stuff as normal? Before we get into this, we are at about 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'll probably be back in about 5-ish minutes. I think this is a good place to stop. We will probably go for another 2 hours and 15 minutes. I have a very hard stop there that no matter what we're doing, I need to stop. So, we'll keep on going after this. I wish the story was picking up a little bit more, but, you know, this is what I expect for most of Kotoka's writing at this point. I don't really see his writing picking up until, I would say, it's hard to say when his writing starts picking up. It feels like we just keep on going over the same things and not progressing too much so far. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in 5. I have returned. I just grabbed some water. Okay. Where's our destination to rescue Ito? It's up there. Are we gonna Okay. Hey, Kaylee Gal, how you doing? Okay, so if we wanted to go just straight there, we could. I am a little bit concerned about potentially, you know, not having enough HP for whatever the boss event is, because there's gonna be a boss event, I almost guarantee it there. However, we are still early enough that it might be just story scripted, because that first fight was very story scripted. You know, for reference, I believe we're on day 6 or 7. I already forgot what day it was. I think it's day 6 of the game so far. Not a lot more plot has happened quite yet. We're just kind of like, where's Suri? Where are we gonna get our plot from at this point? And we are probably going to rescue one of our classmates who decide to escape on their own. Okay. I just want to get more materials while we're at it. You were suddenly caught in a violent squall. It's going to be hard to move forward in this. Take shelter, press on anyway. Oh, if we had better persona stats, we could squint your eyes. What would happen if we squint your eyes? Press on anyway. Oh, no. That is like the worst thing that could have happened to us in this. Wait, what happens if we have to, like, hang on. Oh, there's... Have you landed on purple question mark panels yet? I think I've only gone as far as, Oh, we can't change direction. Oh, no. Yeah, I kind of figured it would just automatically end once we get there, so that's why I'm trying to get the extra items.
Rev it up!
Okay, so this is like the... Is the enemy blocking this? I feel like, hang on, how much can you move? Okay, how do I get more information? No.
Full throttle!
Oh, okay, so you get 6 move. Is this 1 move, or is that 2 moves? This probably makes the most sense. We don't have our heavy hitter with us.
It's killing game time!
We'll probably do that. Okay, we got more AP. Are you in distance to kill that guy? Okay, so you can kill that guy. Or allow her to kill that guy. That gets us 1 more AP. I want to put you in a defensive stance because you're probably gonna take a hit. Yep.
My turn. Let's do this.
Here we go!
Good to go.
No, you will not be able to reach.
Full throttle.
And how much health do you have? You have 3, so
Rev it up.
you're not gonna be able to kill this guy with that.
Let's do it!
This only does. Let's see. Let's see if you can do it with the next move.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so you can finish it off with that.
Get away from me!
Might as well take it.
Okay. Make an offering. Surely we will get something good. Plus 50, whatever the blue cloth is. Let's go 1. You see shards of glass. You might be able to use them for something. Look for intact pieces of glass. Just grab whatever. Why do I get the feeling we're gonna lose HP if we do this? Intact pieces. Got pretty glass.
We did it.
Climb the tree. Ah! Why did I think that was a good idea? Takamura is almost dead. I hope those are healing events. You find a pair of men's underwear on the ground. What's this doing there? See if they're still clean. Smell them. Why are we... There's a million better things we can do than trying to figure out if men's underwear on the ground is clean or not. Kodaka, what are you doing? Uchikoshi would write this better. Smell them. Smells fresh. Might be usable as crafting material. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, the event is right there. You know, I'm gonna do Etiquette a favor and go for the purple one if I can. So, we're gonna go here. We can't really take a lot of risk. You find an area with strange medicinal odor. Herbs and grasses with healing properties seem to thrive here. You might be able to use some of them. Okay, hopefully, this just gives us healing no matter what. It's just a matter of which one is the better one. Purple herbs. Got a versatile plant.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Oh, we're gonna see that purple event. You found pudding. Takamura wants to use it in a recipe. Oh, okay. Pudding curry. Oh, thank God. You finished making the dish, an unparalleled masterpiece of combining the two greatest foods, curry and pudding. It was miraculously delicious. Okay, that's genuinely a good thing that we got. Let's go for the checkpoint up here. smell them.
This looks good.
Oh, that's not the purple event I got 3 times in a row. I'm afraid of what event you got. I am so afraid. Good luck with your appointment. You see an old grand piano abandoned by the roadside. A strange noise is coming from it. How can that be? No one is playing it. Look inside, look underneath. I feel like it's just gonna be like a raccoon or something. Look underneath. There was an invader hiding underneath the piano. It was manipulating the keys with a wire. You decided to teach it a lesson for scaring you. Hopefully it's just the one. It was not just the one.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
Here. Full throttle.
Okay, we'll use you to take out this guy.
Fine.
Say when. Yeah. All right.
We got more AP.
Hauling
Yep.
ass. Eat this.
We'll put you in a defensive stance.
Don't touch me.
Let's give it to him.
You already have
Ready when you
defense.
are. Not gonna cut it.
Ouch!
Rev it up.
And you can finish them all.
Might as well take it.
BP silver token. You found an abandoned research lab. It looks like they studied mineral ore. Grab some rocks from the lab. Start flipping switches. Put an item into one of the machines. Put an item. Let's find out. Ah, damn it. The moment you tossed an item in, the machine started making a strange noise, and immediately afterwards it exploded. The flying fragments hit Terumi. Lost free HP, lost BP silver token. Not worth it. You find an area with unusual plants. Which will you pick? The flower with spotted buds, the plant with face-like roots. Face-like roots, what's the worst that can happen? Yay!
Might as well take it.
You find a natural hot spring. Take a dip. We don't have time to rest. Take a dip. Yay, plus 2 HP. You find a platform with strange symbols drawn on it. Maybe it's an altar? Examine the altar. Got a red crystal fragment.
Yes.
Okay, what happens? Man, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't save. What happens if we go here? You can't extinguish these flames yet. Need extinguisher level 2. Oh no, we do not want to go there. No! And I Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna rush through this. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not looking. Yada yada yada. Okay, we are gonna go back to that checkpoint. Return to title. I did not want to do that. Sorry if that's not the most interesting thing, but I really did not want to initiate that quite yet. I wanted to try and do the exploration there. Okay, wait. Okay, so it took us back here. Okay. Where was that? Straight ahead. Okay. So it just automatically triggered as soon as I went over there. Okay, in that case, we're gonna make our way over to this area and hopefully do some of the events, maybe just do a loop around here. That's not the worst thing in the world, but oh well. You hear singing in the distance. It sounds beautiful. It's almost spellbinding. Play the school song over it. Follow the singing. Got speaker.
Might as well take it.
You find an abandoned pharmacy. Interior has been looted. There might be still something useful inside. Search inside. Stealing is wrong. Clang, clang. The shelf collapsed. Collapse on Darumi. You find clovers growing on the ground. Maybe you can find a lucky one. Look for a 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf clover.
We did it.
Well, that was going to be inevitable.
Let's go. There. I've got this. Yeah! Got it. Let's do this.
Okay, hopefully he attracts this guy's attention.
Let's give it to him.
Okay, so one movement is just up, down, and left. You can't go diagonal without expending 2 points. Okay.
Let's go.
We'll put you in defensive stance.
Keep your guard up.
Here we go!
Okay, so that guy's a little bit... How much attack do you have? Oh, he has 4 attack. Okay.
My turn. Take that. Say when. That's it. All right.
Let's go! Hi-ya!
Let's do this. Let her rip.
Nice.
Might as well take it.
You find the ruins of a clock store. Small clock.
Oh, nice!
You're surrounded by thick fog. You can barely see what's in front of you. Hide and wait for it to pass. Keep going anyway. What's the worst that can happen? Oh. You find a beehive. Maybe you can get some honey out of it. Take some out carefully. Go back 5 spaces. You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. It looks like an invader. Sure is creepy. Pick it up. Lost versatile plant. Got invader plushie.
This looks good.
Where is the event? Okay, we'll start making our way towards there. I think we'll get enough stuff. Abandoned flipping switches. We got copper ore.
Might as well take it.
You find pick up black ore. It smells kind of strange. Should you take this with you? Throw it away. Got a pebble.
Might as well take it.
Is that Iba over there? You find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Tip it over? Destroy it? Tip it over. A beautiful seed was inside the jar. When you ate it, you felt somehow more skillful. Yeah, that strikes me as just a bad idea. You find an abandoned car. Might be taking a look inside. Driver's seat. Scrap parts.
Yes.
Okay, so that gives us 30. What do we have a lot of? We don't have a lot of ore. We want to keep the plushie for fabrics, I guess. Honestly, just exchange it for more scrap parts. You see a cardboard box moving around by itself. Could something be inside? Sneak closer and lift the box up. Dash over and kick the box. Lift the box up. It must have been just the wind.
We did it.
I would happily exchange it for more fabric materials. You see a bird flying overhead, something shiny in his beak. It might be worth something valuable. Chase after the verb. The verb? The verb. You chased after the bird and found its nest. Seems it was stashing treasure inside. Move one space forward. Got red crystal fragment.
Yes.
I don't know how valuable BP is, so we're just gonna cancel. We're just gonna throw it away. Okay, might as well hit a purple. Wait. No. You see several mannequins in a display window. Their outfits look pretty stylish. Maybe you should take one. Sporty clothing, swanky suit, lacy outfit. Swanky suit. Got cotton.
Real nice.
Radio cassette. That sounds nice. Okay, we'll have to fight something, but that's fine. Okay, I'm ready for more plot.
Hauling ass.
Okay, you should be able to tank this guy.
My turn.
Or
Let's do this.
you can just kill this guy outright.
Got it.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay, this should prevent him from reaching elsewhere. Ah, no, I was wrong. I was wrong.
Ready when you are. Yeah! All right.
I wonder how many more can I get?
Oh, if we have to enter the whatever fight is coming up
Take it.
with just 30 of them, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't really want that. With just 5 health to start with on Darumi, that's gonna be rough. Okay, let's go see the story event. Ito, hey, you out here? If you're alive, answer me. No reply. Guess he's dead already. What happened to not killing him off prematurely? What's up, Darumi? Well, I know I'm not exactly book smart or street smart, but I've got other stuff going for me, like my eyes. No, not really. Last time I got tested, I had perfect 20/20 vision. No surprise. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe vision. No surprise, really. I get a 20% score on most tests I take. I'm not even sure where to start with that statement. Anyway, assuming my vision's still as good as ever, there's a ton of invaders right over there. You think we should be worried? Invaders? Let's book it. Yeah. We took off running as fast as we could in the direction Darumi had pointed. There, over there. You guys see them now? Ah.
There he is. It's Ado.
Oh no! We're too late! The lights left his eyes and his soul has flown to Abraham's bosom.
We don't know that yet. We have to get rid of these invaders. Fast.
Huh?
Alright, punks, come catch these hands! Yo! Prepare to get pwned. Sword? Noobs. Alright, assuming Exodia doesn't show up, we should be fine. Okay, does Ito... Okay, Ito has 8 health, so we need to take out the guys around him immediately.
Good to go.
Full throttle.
Out of my way. This will give him, 6 armor, so that's good. Clears out the immediate guys.
Let's go!
Homicide! Woo. Oh, I should have moved her 1 up. Okay.
Seriously depressing.
There we are. Okay. We're so good.
Here we go.
Yeah, we got no options to really kill any of the white hat guys for the extra AP, so I think that's pretty decent. Oh, they're just all focusing on Ito.
Let's do this.
Here we go!
Okay, it just occurred to me that she could be really good for a hit and run because as long as you have the AP to do it, you could hit again, then you're not fatigued anymore, and then you could just get out of there. That would actually be really good. What am I more concerned about? Him dying or... Huh.
I've got this.
Okay, I'm not concerned about you getting damaged. You won't be in distance of Chutakumi. You... Actually, if you do this, you'll get 1 more AP, so let's just do that.
Oh yeah!
Let's go.
And then you can advance up. And if I understand the movement... Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it to it! Hi-ya!
Yeah, that's fine. We did get full health there. That's good.
Eito? Eito! Come on, wake up.
Oh, he's alive. Yay!
Damn. You really had us worried, man.
What a relief. Now we just have to get him back to the school.
Hate to break it to you, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
You have a motorcycle. We can just ride on your motorcycle. Oh, no.
No matter how many times I see these things, they still don't make sense to me. Their anatomy just feels wrong, you know? Still, I don't gotta understand how they're put together to know they want to take us apart.
Better practice killing now, just in case they make us murder each other later!
Okay, guys. Let's take him down.
Okay, back to it. Wait, what's that on the bottom? Oh, that's Eito's health. Okay.
Let's do this. Yeah! Say when.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Ready when you are.
Shit. I should have moved over here if I wanted to follow up. That was a mistake. Okay, what are my options?
It's killing game time!
We can move you up here. You do your thing.
Okay, okay!
You do the kill me now.
Let's give it to them.
And then you follow up with this.
Knocked it out of the park. Let's do this.
Then we'll do it again. Hopefully, big guy here adds piercing when attacking. That's only a 2 attack, but free move. Okay. So the white hat guys are more powerful than this guy? Huh. Yeah, in turn.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. That's it.
All right. Okay.
Seriously depressing.
Okay, that's good.
Let's go.
And you should be able to finish him. And it's gonna be a third wave, ain't there? Exodio's gonna show up.
Hey there, sleepyhead. You back with us?
Where am I? What happened?
Eito, are you alright?
I think so. I'm a little woozy, but I should be fine.
Maybe you hit your head or something. Just stay put for now. Pace yourself.
But what are you all doing here? Did you come all the way out here just for me? I left on my own, without telling anyone. You should have left me to my fate.
No. We couldn't do that. We might not have got on board with your plan, but we're still your friends. We're all in this, together.
Friends?
Together. Friendship.
We know how it is. We've all been plucked out of our regular lives and forced into this crazy situation. And we all want to go home. We all have people we care about back in the complex. Even if we disagree on what's best sometimes. When all's said and done, we all feel the same way. We couldn't just abandon you. We're all getting out of this, together.
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 Right. I want each and every one of us to get through this and go home alive. We owe that. Not just to ourselves, but to the people we care about too.
I figured you owe us now, too. Everyone totally freaked out when you disappeared, you know?
Well, most of us anyway.
Thank you. I wanted us all to survive too. I just thought escaping would be the best way to do that. I thought if I could only find some clue about how to get back to the complex, you'd see that it wasn't so hopeless after all. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. I couldn't find anything useful out here.
Okay.
It's all burnt out ruins, just like Sire said. There really is nowhere for us to go. There really is no escape.
Zero. Escape. The no-no games, the no-no games, the no-no games.
No, actually, there is one thing I want you to see.
Is it Exodia? For anyone who doesn't understand what I'm talking about, because they didn't catch yesterday's stream, there was an invader that looked like a dragon, and I've just been taking it up to calling it Exodia. It flew off last time.
One of the invaders dropped this while you were fighting them off. Here, take it.
This is...
And we're not going to talk about that for another couple of days. We still haven't brought up the flaming ghost man. Before I could ask any more questions, Ato lost consciousness again, and I continued carrying him as we all made our way back to the school. How's he doing? He really took it. This really took it out of him, but I think he'll be okay. I put him in his room and told him to rest up for now. Thank goodness. You all did a great job bringing him back. We were cutting it pretty damn close. Another minute or so and those invaders would have torn him apart. Right? It's a good thing we made it in time, right? It's a good thing someone spotted those invaders in time. Oh. Oh no, I might have the hiccups, chat. Might have the hiccups. Right? Yeah, we couldn't have done it without you. Good job. There's one thing we got wrong, though. Ito wasn't running away just to save himself. He was looking for anything that might lead to a way home, so we could all escape together.
Huh?
The invaders found him right when he was too exhausted to carry on. He put himself in all that danger for us. That's the kind of selfless attitude I can only dream of. But he didn't actually find anything to help pinpoint our location, did he? So we're still no closer to making it home. A slapdash plan like that was doomed to failure from the start. Let's move on to more important matters. What about your other objective, Takumi? I hope you haven't forgotten your promise. The one about finding Suri? Oh, I remember, alright. By way of explanation, I reached into my pocket and brought out the small object I've been carrying. Ito found this on one of the invaders. Doesn't it look kind of familiar? Huh? What is that? I do feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, it's broken now, but if I remember right, didn't have a badge on his hat just like this? What? Oh, do we no longer... Oh, that is flashback number 5 or 6, I think? I think it's 6. Hey, you're right. It's totally the same design. Yeah, that's what we thought. If you guys see it too, I guess it ain't just a coincidence. But you said the invaders had this. Why would they... Do you remember the spot where Ito was attacked? Could you find your way back to it? I want you to take me there tomorrow. Oh, no, we are going to lose you tomorrow. Sure, okay. We leave first thing in the morning. I'll meet you at the entrance hall. Hiraku was as brusque as ever. She said the bare minimum needed to get her point across and left without even glancing back. What was all that about? What does all this mean? Yeah, it's probably nothing. Anita's okay, so it's all good. Amen, hallelujah, peanut butter.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. Nothing to worry about. Either way, it's getting late. Let's hit the sack. We've done all we can for one day. We'd managed to make it through the day without any casualties, but we were still left with a nameless unease we couldn't quite cast off. Takamura was right, though. There was nothing more we could do. Instead, we decided to return to our rooms for the night. I'm glad Ito's okay, but we still don't know what happened to Siri or where he is now. And what were the invaders doing with a piece of his badge? Did he meet up with the invaders, or did they attack him? Why did he go outside the school in the first place? To meet with our boss, Exodia. What was he doing? Alright, so not much progression. Day 7. Alright, time to lose Hiraku today.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I just realized that TV is like curved in a weird way. Why would you make a TV like that? You're not going to be able to see the edges all that well like that. I promised to meet up with Hiraku at the entrance hall first thing, or rather, she promised for me. Alright, unless I hear otherwise, I'm just going to... Oh, okay, there's no one here, but... Unless proven otherwise, I'm just going to assume that unless they have something above their name, that there's nothing really worth talking to the rest of the cast about, unless there's something above their head. Hiraku, you're late. If there's one thing I can't abide, it's having my time wasted. Don't bother making excuses. Just take me to where you found Ito yesterday. It really seems like something bad happened to Suri, doesn't it? That's what I intend to find out. Enough talk, lead the way. Whatever you say. Hiraku and I stepped through the wall of flames and made our way to the ruins a short way from the school grounds. Are we back to exploration? Oh, we're just back here. Eventually, we arrived at the spot where I'd fought the invaders the day before. This is it. This is where we found Ito. According to his story, this was dropped by one of the invaders that attacked him here.
Oh?
There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the badge from Suri's hat. Did he have some kind of confrontation with the invaders? What was he doing out here? Let's split up and investigate more thoroughly. There may still be clues here that were overlooked. Sure. Perhaps the trash can, but we'll go left to right. Don't know why I have the sniffles. I suddenly have the sniffles. Traffic cone. Nothing here. Broken overpass. What in the world happened here? Are there any clues or traces I missed in the first time? Rubble. Nothing here. So, trash can.
Oh?
There has to be something here that can tell us more. Keep looking. As I continued searching, my eyes fell on a little plastic trash can on the roadside. There was nothing special about it, really. Nothing to suggest it didn't belong there. And yet, when I looked at it, I felt a nagging curiosity about what might be inside. I had no grounds to be suspicious of it, no concrete evidence, just a feeling. But I was learning to trust my hunches. Something told me this trash can was important. I gently lifted the lid. Oh, he just dead. A few hours later. What the? You gotta be shitting me. I don't understand. Why is this happening?
Why is Suri in pieces?
One of us killed him. I don't know. I don't under... Oh no, is that the answer? Ito killed Suri, disposed of his corpse, lied about it. What's Ito's weapon? Somebody really did a number on him. I wonder who was responsible for this. Isn't it obvious? Only one person could have done this. And that person is you, or you, or you. Suri was killed by one of us. What? No way. I don't think any of us could have done it. Remember what Suri said that one time?
No!
Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier, or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had implanted in you? That's assuming that he's actually telling the truth there. Oh yeah, he did say that. No way any of us could have hurt him then. Ah man, no non-stop debate this time, huh? Yep, keep on going. Quit trying to drag us into your killing game fantasy. So then, it must have been the invaders, right? That seems to be the only explanation. My guess is that some invaders made it onto school ground and killed Suri. Then they took his remains and discarded them in the ruins beyond the wall of fire before we could notice he was gone. At some point, while they were handling the body, the badge on his hat must have broken off and gotten stuck on one of them. They snuck in without anyone seeing them. Are the invaders even capable of sophisticated tactics like that? From what we've seen so far, there are different types of invaders. Maybe some of them are built for stealth. But if they can do that, why haven't they snuck in and killed us all already? I mean, the alarm didn't go off or anything. Getting past the flames is one thing. Getting in and out without the defense system radar detecting them too? What could do that? It almost sounds like a ghost. A ghost? Oh yeah, the ghost. Okay, oh, that's flashback number 7. What's his deal? Now that I think about it, the day after I saw that ghost boy was the day Suri went missing. That can't be a coincidence. So now we know for sure Suri not coming back. What do we do now? Will we still get to go home after 100 days or... Huh?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously, this mean what I think it means? It's an enemy attack. Oh dear, what terrible timing. No way, why now? It just goes to show, they won't only attack when it's convenient for us, quite the opposite. If the invaders really are the ones who destroyed Suri, they may have chosen to attack now because they know we're vulnerable. So what do we do now? No one's asking us to fight, but should we? Ain't nothing else we can do. If they get inside, we're all dead. But it was Suri's job to take the lead and organize us and stuff. There's no way we can win without him. No, we can win. We have to. If we want to survive, we have no other choice. Right. That hasn't changed. It's not a question of if or how. We fight or we die. That's all there is to it. I'll take over Suri's role for now. Follow my orders and I'll work something out. Whoa, hold up. Why do you get to be in charge? Because I'm the most qualified for the job. I'm not happy about it either, but it's a matter of necessity. Like hell, I'm letting you push me around. Enough. The invaders will be here soon enough. Anyone who can't fight, follow me to the war room. Yeah, boy, let's do it. Can I get a reward if I kill the most dudes? Fine, but I'm doing this my own way. Going his own way. I regret my words there. Takamura Durami took off at a run toward the war room. In contrast, the rest of the group, over half our total members, remained where they were. I see. Even when our lives are most at risk than ever, you're determined to remain on the sidelines. It's not like we don't want to help, it's just you're going to regret this. Huh? Obviously, if we fail, you're going to be killed along with the rest of us. But even if we survive this battle, you're going to regret not joining the fight. I guarantee it. Hiroko's words sounded less like a warning than they did their threat. After pausing a moment to let them sink in, she also left. Okay, time for Ito to join the fight. Do we have to go to... Yeah, we have to go to the war room. First here he goes mission, then the invaders attack again. What terrible timing. But as long as it doesn't affect me or my dear sister, I don't really care. It's going to affect you. Have some foresight into the future. There's nothing I can do. My dear brother won't let me do anything dangerous. Gaku, I'm just a regular guy, you know. I can't go out there and fight those monsters. How do I end up in a crazy situation like this? What rotten luck. Urk, I can't fight. I can't. Even thinking about it makes me want to. Urk. Don't waste your time trying to recruit me. I can't do anything right. I should get going too. I'm past hesitating at this point. I have to fight. It's the only way for me to survive. I am not dying here. I need to make it back to Karura. Alright, straight through there. Alright, let's get started. Does everyone understand what they have to do? Ooh, I know. We go on an adrenaline-fueled killing spree, cutting down friend and foe alike. Admirable enthusiasm. I need you to confine your attacks to the enemy, though. Remind me again why you're calling the shots now. I'm the strongest one here, and unlike you, I have brains as well as brawn. Can't hit girls. You sure you're really not a dude? Now would be a great time for you to crack your egg and take a pounding. Trans rights? Question mark? Is it? One second, I gotta screenshot this and ask Jats later. Come on, this is no time for us to fight among ourselves. We have to get out onto the battlefield before the invaders get here. I wonder if we can pull off some sick finishing moves. I want to pull out an invader's heart and show it to them before they die. Flawless victory.
If you're all ready, then let's begin. Initiate defensive battle.
Oh, we still got Hiraku.
All right.
Okay,
To business.
take out the priority target there.
They may be disgusting monsters, but their insides certainly are a pretty color. And the way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls. It's like poetry in motion.
You are too into this. Okay.
You do realize how creepy you sound, right?
Broken so soon.
All right.
Let's give it to him.
Okay, you got a lot of armor, so that's good. Okay, we'll probably have you do another side slash so that we can get another AP and get another follow-up attack from you.
Good to go.
Do another side slash there.
All right. Rev it up.
Here we go!
Okay, now we just got the little guys left. Should be fine. Oh, it's wave 1 of 3. Okay.
Let's do this.
I want to pull you back quite a bit.
Time to move.
Consume voltage to activate special attack. Inflict stun on user. What do I want to do?
Ready when you are.
Let's attack boost you. That way you're a little bit better at killing the enemies.
All right, let's get started.
Actually, I want you forward because the enemies are probably going to be coming through. We'll just move you because you're the most mobile. Wave 1 end.
Nothing beats the feeling of trampling them beneath my feet.
I still can't believe how strong you are, Hideko.
Yeah, you're totally OP! You rocket some elite hacks or cheat codes or what?
Yep, keep raising those flags.
I'm in a good mood today, so I'll tell you. The truth is, I've been fighting these monsters a lot longer than the rest of you.
What?
I didn't know they were called school invaders at the time. All I knew was that they were a threat to the Tokyo residential complex, and that it was up to me to stop them. By the time we were brought here, I already had plenty of experience killing these things. It still never gets old, though.
You really fought him before?
You're like the OG invader exterminator!
Wait. You mean they attacked the complex before? And you fought them off every time? How did all that happen without anyone noticing?
Maybe people did notice. Maybe it was covered up. I didn't really let details like that bother me.
You were just really into the murder. The day Kara and I got dragged into all this, that wasn't the first time the invaders appeared? Just how long has this war been going on anyway? And how have the people in charge kept it in secret for so long?
Hey guys! Looks like we've got company!
That's enough talk. Let's swat these bugs before they get out of hand.
Oh, it resets our position anyway. Do we have the same health? Nope.
Ready
Okay.
whenever.
So the game really wants us to just like almost die every single time.
Out of my way. Oh, unsatisfied. Now then, to business.
Rev it up!
Go there. All these guys are probably gonna swarm over you.
My turn.
You can probably just kill this guy outright.
Say when. Got it.
It's killing game time!
Reduce the amount of the basic mobs. Okay, you need to intercept these guys before they reach the generator.
Full throttle!
I've got this.
Oh, we can't multiple boost it. Okay.
Time for battle. I can hardly contain myself. Time to move. How's this? Broken so soon.
Say when.
Ready whenever.
Gosh, I wish there was a...
Let's go!
Okay, that's a pretty good move.
Here we go!
Alright,
Time to move.
follow up with that. Our positions will get reset again. And here comes Exodia.
We made it through somehow. Even without Cire's help.
Guess we're starting to get the hang of this hemo anima stuff. Doesn't hurt that we basically can't die either. I could get used to this immortality stuff.
Wait, is that Persona 3 Reloads, isn't this Alejandro sub? This is 100% Alejandro sub. I can't believe it took me this long to realize it. He's doing the Akihiko voice. It just hit me now.
Is this really all they've got?
Oh! Guys! Look over there! A new challenger's approaching!
What? Like another monster?
Oh, it's not Exodia. It's a Sith Lord from the Star Wars Extended Universe. Yeah. Probably fought the Jedi on Typhon or whatever.
But that's a human.
A human.
They're coming right this way. Wonder what their deal is.
Could they be an invader as well? I've never seen one with a regular human physique.
We found Suri's body, all sliced up, which Ito totally did not kill Suri. 100% did not. Totally not suspicious. Yeah, and Hiroku is in charge, and apparently we're about to fight a Sith Lord from the Star Wars Extended Universe. I thought Exodia was gonna show up, but yeah, seems like we are just getting a Sith Lord coming through. Okay.
Could it be someone from the complex, though? They might have gotten lost and wandered into all this by accident.
Okay, nobody who gets lost is wearing a cape. That's just a fact. Is it true? Could that person really be from the Tokyo residential complex?
What do we do now? We can't attack if there's a chance they're just a normal person, right?
I'm actually starting to miss Cire. He'd know what to do for sure.
but he's not here. We're going to have to work things out for ourselves.
Alright, everyone stand back. Leave this to me.
I could totally punch dudes.
Hey! Who are you? Whose side are you on? You one of us? Or one of them?
I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything too complex from you.
Oh, look! Look!
They put their hands up.
See? They understood what I said. We can
Yeah.
communicate like normal. They've got to be human.
Maybe. We can at least get a little closer and try to talk more. It doesn't look like they're armed, so we should be okay.
Still reeling from the shock of this new development, we took a few tentative steps towards the mysterious figure. But then, they pulled out a knife. I need to check my language settings.
Is that Nemo Anima?
Exodia, yeah! He showed up! He showed up after all!
What the? Is that the enemy commander? Hideko, can you get out of this?
Don't bother me. I'm trying.
Now the rest of the gang has to... Ito joins the fight. Oh, nice. He has like a spiked glaive. That's cool. Not sure how effective as a weapon that is. I mean, I have a feeling that would get stuck in a body real easily.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I suddenly believe everything Sirei told us. But something you said got through to me, Takumi. Even if we disagree on some matters, we're still friends.
Together.
I can't begin to tell you how happy I was to hear that. It's been a long time since anybody thought of me as a friend, and friends should help each other out. Isn't that right? That's why I've decided to fight too. I found something that I want to protect. I won't just stand by and let my friends get hurt anymore. I'll fight alongside you, and we'll all make it home. Together.
Together.
Too many cheesy lines. Too much friendship. When did this turn into a shonen anime?
Now that's what I'm talking about! I agree though, that speech was totally lame.
Great work, Ito. I knew you'd come through.
Sorry it took me so long, but I fully intend to make up for lost time. I won't pretend I'm not scared, but I'll be okay. When I think of how you're all counting on me, I feel courage welling up inside. True friendship. I guess this is what it feels like.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the corny speeches either. Well, at least they know.
Now we're back in the game and got another fighter on our team. That commander's going down.
Right. The invaders aren't getting through us.
Getting the jump on me is something I can't forgive. I'll make them regret it. With every fiber of their being.
Yes! To protect the ones we love, so we can all return home together. We
Together.
will fight!
Okay. So still at 46 health. Okay, where's... Oh, so it's not like a glaive, it's like a scythe?
Yes.
Okay, what are you good? Ito is an attacker who gains a random buff with each attack. He will randomly gain +1 attack, +1 armor, or fatigue from his special skill, Special Fortune Telling. Huh. Okay, so you can move pretty far, but you're not that strong. Okay, so what's the best opening move we can make? Okay. Move 10 is immune to stun, not hindered by terrain or other units, can act twice per turn in succession, perform a counterattack when hit by an enemy. Okay, do you have to be in range, though, to, Actually, hang on. Let me look at the object... Nope, no. I want to look at the objectives. Annihilate enemy boss is what it says. So I'm going to assume that if we just wail on him, we can... Well, then again, there's a lot more enemies, so they could overwhelm the generator before we wail on him. It might be best to take out a little bit of the enemies on the sides, keep his attention on us instead of the generator, because he could probably burn it down pretty fast. So we'll have Takamura... Yeah, we'll have Takamura hold them off over here.
I guess it's my turn.
Damn it. Oh, wait, no, you got enough movement.
Good to go.
We'll do a side slash here. Yay.
Yeah. All right.
Now then, to business.
Is there anyone else we can kill quickly
All right.
and get
Let's get
another
started.
+1? No, there isn't. What do we need?
Time
We
for
could just
battle.
move you better into position. Or, let's see. Kill more of those guys. I think just killing more of those guys would probably be for the best, and then we can wail on the boss after that. Surely, nothing bad will... Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that was an awful turn for us. Okay, yeah, the better strategy would have been to just, Shit. Fuck. Okay,
Now then, to business.
Let's go. Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, yeah, we'll give you +1 over there.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay, we can slice this enemy, and then you can move 1,
We better get moving.
kill this guy,
Got it.
gain another AP.
Hauling ass!
Yeah, we just need you to fight around this guy. You are probably gonna die, Takamura, not gonna lie.
I'm trash.
Yeah, unfortunately. You didn't even get the chance to die. Or do your, like, exploding thing. Okay, wow. Yeah, I think I should have just, Wait a minute. Our special attack! This will give us 2 more AP if we kill both of those guys, right? Surely. Stun will disable all actions until the very end of the turn. There are very few ways to move this effect, so be cautious as you fight.
Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, so, but that did give us a lot more AP, so that was good.
I guess it's my turn. You're in the way.
Oh, that affects that too. Oh no.
My turn. How's this?
Oh, it's also hitting that. Fantastic. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna try and burst you down as much as possible.
Take this.
We're gonna put you in defensive. Oh, right. You were in stun. Great. Fantastic.
Let's do it to it!
Okay, what is my priority? You're probably gonna die. Taki is gonna die. Hikaru could do more damage to them.
It's not over yet. This certainly isn't good.
You know what? I'll put you on defensive mode.
Fortify our lines. Not like this.
Not like this.
This is bad.
Quite. Okay.
Here we go!
Wonder if there's a run at this game where nobody dies in battle. There probably is. But I would have to learn the bosses a lot better. Okay,
It's not over yet.
I can still fight.
Okay.
okay, what's your special
Don't
attack?
underestimate me.
Consumes voltage to do special attack, inflicts stun on user, but you're immune to it. Hang on.
Can keep going.
You know what? Fuck it. Save us.
No way forward but through. Carry on without me, everyone.
I can still fight.
We don't really have any options to, Okay, We'll just use up our voltage.
I'll end it all here! Okay, your turn now.
Bleed will deal 2 points of damage at the end of the turn. Then it can be removed by taking a defensive stance. Wait, are you taking a bleed? Or you're taking bleed. You are just, hang on. Oh, you're stunned. Okay.
I can still fight. I'm all worked up now. Don't underestimate me.
Can this kill? Yeah, this will kill it. Get up!
Chop you to pieces.
Exodia finally defeated.
We beat it this time, right?
It's
Woo!
back to its humanoid form. It's probably used up all its power. Speaking of which, Didn't the commander's powers seem a lot like our hemoanima?
You noticed that too, huh? And it's not like it just has a kind of similar vibe either. It's practically the same thing.
What makes the commander so special? Wish Sirai could have told us about this. It was bad enough when they were just freaky monsters, but now we gotta deal with the ones that look like us and have the same powers too?
Hiruko, do you know anything about this?
No. I never saw a human-shaped invader back home. In this case, I'm just as ignorant as you are.
Did she ever say she was from the Tokyo residential complex? Or I should just say Tokyo, because we don't actually know if real Tokyo was still around.
So much for that idea.
So, what do we do with this one? We beat it, but it ain't dead yet.
Mozokuze. Is it talking?
Hey, what you trying to say? You understand us, right? Speaking human talk.
Sujupi. Sedudumak.
I think it's begging for mercy.
It wants us to spare its life.
Ito might be right. We couldn't understand the commander's words, but its breathing was ragged, and its voice sounded frightened. Desperate, even.
Hurry up and kill it.
Oh, I'm sensing a choice coming up.
What?
Was I not clear? We are at war. This is one of our enemies. That's all we need to know. Trying to understand or sympathize with it is just a waste of time. Somebody kill it so we can finish up here.
But...
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. Step aside.
Well, I struggled to put what I was feeling into words. Hirako spoke with a sense of confidence and determination as she approached the fallen commander. Finishing blows. Performing a finishing blow on a commander and absorbing their power will boost your skills and voltage gain rate. Select character? It's not letting me do anything. So, we just... I wonder if I sit here long enough, somebody will just interrupt. So, I'm guessing we're gonna encounter more commanders later on, or we can find them in expeditions or something. We can see if they... We can fight them and then absorb a little bit of their power? Well, I don't have all day, so...
Alright. Let me do it.
Go ahead, Hirako. Yep, take that dagger.
Exquisite.
Okay then. Extermination complete. Why do I get the feeling that we needed to spare it? What just happened? Did you absorb its power? Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I feel stronger now. Sometimes it seems like there's nothing hemoanemia can't do. Just what is this stuff anyway? I don't know. I just tried to make the most of it. Man, check out the body. It's shriveled up like a mummy or something. Is this what happens to them when they lose their power? What a tragic end. Don't pay it any mind. There are enemies, remember that. Why was the commander's power so much like ours, though? Who knows? It's just one damn mystery after another here. And now we can't even ask Suri about any of it. Why not? Is he still missing? Oh, right. You were totally out of it at the time, so you wouldn't know. Know what? What happened? It's like this. Probably gonna be a B. Oh, wait. Nice kill. Oh, it's an S. Right. I get rewarded if we die. What? No way!
Sirius, dead? How? When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad. Who could have done this?
You killed him. You. And thanks to that clue you gave us, we were able to find Siri.
Hey!
I just wish it hadn't been like this. Not like this. But what about the agreement we had with him? He said we'd be allowed to go home after 100 days. He was even going to tell us the truth about everything. Now we'll never find out why we were chosen. What's being kept in the defense room? I thought you were against believing anything Siri told us. I was, but once I saw there was no way of getting back to the complex on our own, I realized there must be some truth in what he said. Whatever he was going to tell us next, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing at least. I'm only speculating because I have become very familiar with these two men's work. Are you even the same person? Maybe he's got a spare, like another body that whoever is controlling him can just jump into. If he did, he'd done that already. Right, I'm sorry. I ought to be put in solitary confinement for asking stupid questions. We're basically no better off than we were before. Are we really supposed to sit around with no one to tell us why we're here or what we're doing? There's not a lot else we can do. We've proven pretty definitively we can't get home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the whole world go to hell. That's if that explanation wasn't a lie. We never got the chance to hear the whole truth. Ryu, what a pickle. Sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It's been a rough day, and I need my beauty sleep. You're part of this too, you know. And you didn't even do anything today. A good night's sleep might help us see things more clearly. At any rate, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell you the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady on my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle. So we're calling it here for today? Yes, I think that would be best. I'd like some time to process all of this. We're done talking then. Sweet. I kind of tuned out after the first few minutes anyway. Having successfully made it through our second battle in defense of the school, we went back to our rooms to rest up. I collapsed onto my bed and laid there, staring at the ceiling and pondering the same questions over and over. Defend the school for 100 days, then return home. That's what Siri said. But now that he's gone, was there anyone left to hold up that end of the deal? When our time was up, someone else would show up and take us back to our old familiar residential complex? Will I really get to see Karu again? Flashback number 8. A very brief one. Was that my doorbell? Who could it be at this hour? I got to my feet and opened the door. Standing just outside was a familiar face. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late. Oh, hey, Ito. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardships we can't overcome, so long as we have each other. Friendship. Together. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's hemioanemia. If we think of it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, then maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this. I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Ito extended his hand towards me, an expectant smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a bit redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grasped his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks. Same here. Alright, I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Excuse me, I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you. Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Ito's right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we're not alone. As so, our 7th day at the Last Defense Academy, the day of our second real battle here, drew to a close. Day 8.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Even with Sir Regan, his automated message announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what to do from here, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Alright, I'm going to take a brief break, and we will probably go for another 35 minutes afterwards. I am still waiting for more things to happen in this, but at least the gameplay is alright. I enjoy it. It definitely gets me thinking about how to optimize a turn, so I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy thinking about how can I optimize the amount of actions that I have here. Alright, I will be back here very shortly, and we'll go on for another 35 minutes after that. Alright, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. We got about 30 minutes left. Okay, let's see how much we can get through. Does Shoma have anything to say? I wish I was a little bit faster run on this. Oh, there's Shoma. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. You know, I really never thought about that. The only living things I've seen here since we got here are the invaders. So Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quickly, you'd better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Siri is gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Haruko clearing her throat just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. An announcement? What does she have up her sleeve this time? Life's too short to eat healthy. I'm all about that sugar rush. It's unfortunate that I'm starting to enjoy her character. What's Haruko want now? Maybe whoever's in charge has called this off now that Suri's gone and they're sending us home? Would whipped cream complement curry? Can't hurt to add a little bit more sweetness, right? This curry is utterly delectable. I especially like the plain rice the sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. You must have a kind heart to want to talk to me, but you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else. And what are we supposed to do now that Ceres is gone? Do we really want to stay here and figure it all out on our own? What was it you wanted to tell us, Haruko?
Oh.
It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Siri barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Well, this story has certainly proven that. Ito proved we can't escape on our own. So why don't we cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep on fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to split their wrists and right across their stomach. Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Siri could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Hirako spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually, I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said, I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Ah, hell no. Why has it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invaders' attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Hey, I guess I will probably only be going for about another 25 minutes here. Yeah, Exodia fight was a good moment. I'm still... I feel like there was supposed to be a choice there of whether to spare or kill that guy, but apparently it was only kill. Nobody had any response to that. I wonder if we'll go back on knowing Uchikoshi. There's probably gonna be a whatchamacallit? I'm forgetting it. I am forgetting what it is. Timeline. Flowchart. That's the one I'm looking for. Maybe they wanted to show the player how good the reward for killing was. That could be it. We'll see. Nobody had any response to that. Hiraku's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There, you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feelings deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Hirako in charge, I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all of this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Normally I would want to do exploration, but I'm worried that's going to take me over time. I really want to do more exploration. But that's definitely going to take me over time if I start doing that. And I am almost at 4 hours, so I think I might just call it here. I think that would probably be best. And plus, this seems like a good stopping point. Yeah, this seems like a good enough point to stop. I need to start swapping out save slots in case I want to return to a point. It still scares me that look at how many events we haven't seen. We are theoretically almost a tenth of the way through this game. Look how many events there are. I am scared. Wait, how many videos are there? Oh no. Someone on chat said 100 videos. To be expected. Alright. I think that's all for me for today. Thank you for tuning in for all of you, and congratulations to you, Atticus, for being the first Twitch mod of this chat ever. I know, it's the greatest honor. Anyway, that's all for me. I will more than likely be back here tomorrow with more of this. Not sure if it's going to be the same time. It's going to be kind of random for this weekend, because I think it's just going to be however much I want to play this, as well as how long my voice maintains, because this is a lot of reading out loud. I feel like I could go on for another hour or so, but I have something I need to be doing at about a half hour from now. And I need to be there in about a half an hour, so yeah. So probably tomorrow, maybe Sunday, definitely not Monday. Other days, we'll see what works. I don't think I'm gonna do all 100 endings in this. I don't think I have it in me to stream for however long it takes to do 100 endings, if there is actually 100 endings. I think I might do that in my off-stream hours. Nope, not locking in. Nope, not locking in. Anyway, that's all for me. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. See ya!